In this tutorial, let's look at how we can use headers to design a newsletter uh, head. So generally, we would use a designing tool and we might go to UX designers and all of those people. But newsletter is something that someone who's at the management position or your company needs to send it out to people. And you might not know designing skills. So for that, let's try out a simple one in Google Docs. For that, I am going to open a blank document on docs.google.com. It's a web version, so it's available to you if you're logged in into your Gmail. So let's click on this blank document. Once we are here at this document, which is blank right now, but you can also include this where the newsletter is already written and planned and everything. There also you can include the header and add a letter head directly, right? So to add the header, let's click on insert header and footer. Click on header. Alternatively, you can use these shortcut keys which says Control Alt plus O, or in that you will have an option. Go ahead with Control Alt H. Okay, so you can use these shortcut keys. For now, I'm going ahead with this menu: Insert Header and Footer and Header. So let's click on it. Once we are at the header, we can see that a new segment is added over here, which was not available to us earlier. So a header is added here. Now, what I'm going to do is to make things organized. I'm going to insert a table here where I'm going to add a logo, then text in between, and then a volume so that it's organized and it's not going here and there. So let's click on table with three columns. Once I have inserted three columns table, I'm quickly going to arrange the sizes of the cell. Here I'm going to type out maybe monthly second size, my newspaper name, and uh, let's add a subtext: your guide to something like your guide to latest in technology. Now, to differentiate between the main heading and subtext, I'm going to select the main heading, click on bold, and increase the size or any other changes here that you wish to do. It could be font changes or anything of that sort preferred. You can use all of these options. I'm going to change the font for this so that it looks like a convenient one and more um, soothing sort of. So yeah, I'm including this. Now my heading is sorted. My main title is sorted. What I would add next is probably an image here, a logo of my company, or something that I'm sending the logo or the newsletter of, right? So for that, I'm going to click on insert an image, search the web. Let's search for logo vector and let's see what we can get. There are multiple logos available to us. So there's something like this. So let me select maybe any one of them. Choice is yours. So maybe this, and then click on insert. So once you click on that, you see that the logo is over here. You can uh, choose the format of the image. Where do you want to put it? You want to put it behind the text, in front of the text, however you want to. For now, I'm just keeping it as is because I have sorted this in a table form. Here I'm going to add the month in my third column, November 2024, and maybe increase the size a little bit to fit that. Okay, and now what we can do is, this is looking sort of not so uh, designed one. So I'm going to include a drawing. So for that, I'm going to insert drawing and new. Here you can include shapes and sizes. So let's click on shape and shapes something that is interesting. So we can choose any of the shapes. Let's go with this one, which looks like a flow chart, or let's go with this one, punch to tape sort of, which would look a little appealing. And then let's add color to it. Let's go ahead with this color maybe, and then save and close. So 1 second, it's in the wrong place. So let's add it outside the same thing. Drawing, new, and this is shapes. Or you can also try out other options, something like the call outs, the questions. So in the call outs also we see this wave and all that. So let's go ahead with horizontal scroll. Let's quickly add that. You don't have to do much and select the color, save and close. Once you have added it over here, you can again choose where this image should be. I'm choosing it should be behind the text so that my table can top it over. So I'm going to click on this and move my image to align it in the table, something like this, and fit it inside the table. Move it up a little bit more so that we can see it. Let's make the size smaller. Mhm. Just trying to make it fit in the table. Once it's done, we are almost done there. So this is sort of sorted, so you can align it along your table and make it sorted. What you can do is, since you're able to see the table borders, we can go and click on right click and select table properties, then choose color and table border. Let's keep it as the image color, dark red berry, and we can see that we don't see the borders anymore. And we can change the font color as well. Here you can select this and select white, and this one is again text color white, and done. So we have designed our letter head, newsletter head. Now we can add two different pages. Let's check that. Click outside the header and say insert break, page break. So this will give you a new page without typing anything. So you can see there in two pages. And also alternatively, you can use the shortcut at control enter to page break. So we can see automatically that letter head design is coming to your um, pages. So this is how you can design your newsletter header using headers in Google Docs. So thank you.